Hey, what's up everyone? This is Johnny with JCS Performance. So we're getting ready to install a catch can here on Larry's 135 motor build that we did. There's some real nice videos up on our social media pages regarding the motor build and the heads and stuff. But let me show you some of the details here on one of our catch cans. So this is a catch can that we sell, and it comes with spacers and the hardware, and it comes with one hose clamp and cover. If you're gonna need another hose clamp or cover for the other end of the line, especially on the 25 models, it just takes one extra. So you're gonna have to order that separate on our website. So the bracket itself is a 3/16 mild steel, all one piece, and then it's been powder coated red. And then we have a real nice breather system. So the hose goes through here and drops down, and when the catch can's installed, the heavy stuff, which would be the liquid or any kind of oil or anything, stays at the bottom. Then the rest of the vapor goes up and breathes through this filter. It's a real nice system. You're going to need some tools. You'll need a 1/2-inch socket, extension, a ratchet, a 3/8 Allen socket or Allen T handle, and then a Phillips screwdriver as well. So let me show you what it's going to take. It's very easy to install. So let me show you some of the process of what it's going to take to install. All right, guys. So I normally put a little bit of a scissor jack or some kind of floor jack and put a little bit of pressure on the bottom of the transmission. And what that does, it releases stress from these bolts. I already have these pre-loosened. So with this, you're going to use your 1/2-inch socket or a wrench to take that off. So I normally release the bottom one first. And don't forget to use Loctite. I normally use red Loctite. So you're going to run your bolt and 2 spacers. Now the 2 spacers is normally on these newer models. So what I'll do is I'll kind of get it started. Then I'll grab the other bolts and the 2 spacers. I'll pre-stab the bolt in the spacer. And remove this bracket, this bolt here. So then I kind of just get it hand started there so we don't kind of cross thread anything. So we'll go ahead and start snugging everything up kind of evenly. We'll tighten it. We'll come back and I'll give you guys the torque specs here shortly. And then we'll start with the hose. So on these 25 models, it has a hose that actually has the correct shape that we need. This is the one that goes from the top of the transmission cover to the backing plate. So normally what we'll do now is go ahead and install one of the hose clamps and covers and kind of get it orientated where you can get to the fitting itself. Put it back here. All right, guys, so we already have the hose clamp already installed. So make sure you orientate it to where you can get to your fitting there on your hose clamp. Now, this is the factory hose. So we do have some black braided holes on our website. If you're interested in getting some, it'll be up on our website as well. So I already installed the other fitting here on our hose. So you're basically going to turn this around, kind of give it a 90-degree, kind of face it, turn the hose clamp so you can get to the fitting. There you go. And you can start feeling it get snug, so don't over tighten it because you can tear the hose. So there it is. Real simple, very clean. The line comes down. If you wanted to use your factory line, that's one way of doing it. Or if you wanted to use a braided line, it would look really nice as well. All stainless steel hardware. And I also want to say that now on these models, since you have to use a bolt spacer, it gives a good clearance in between the breather and your side cover as well. So guys, we have these on our website in different colors, red, black, bronze, polished. If you have any further questions regarding this, feel free to give us a call. Once again, guys, thanks for watching.